Hey guys, Ultimate Toy Collector here. Today, we're going to take a look at the new San Diego Comic-Con exclusive from Hasbro, the Star Wars Black Series 6-inch Unmasked Kylo Ren. San Diego Comic-Con is just around the corner. Begins the middle of this week, and Star Wars Celebration just ended. And since that just happened, we got this. I got an early look at this awesome figure that I want to show you guys, and I'm really excited to have in hand to play with. In my hand, play with. Okay, maybe not the best words, but you guys know what I mean. All right, so let's take a look at the packaging here. Love the front of the box here. The front of the box from our fight scene in the movie, and you got him open mouth screaming. We all knew it was really just a matter of time before we got an unmasked version, and they're bringing it to us first as a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. And I've also seen pictures of a single packaged regular retail Unmasked Kylo Ren. Of course, it's not going to have the bells and whistles and, you know, all the extra goodies, but at least for now, you get to get it early and get a couple extra, you know, little goodies in there if you're lucky enough to grab one. So let's take a look at the rest of the packaging. Back of the packaging has a mysterious cloaked villain. Right here on the back, love the silhouette of his face. And I'll move it a little closer for you guys. Kind of hard to see on the packaging, but there's a description on the back there. So if you can see that, like I said, in the video you really can't see it. It's a little dark, so I do apologize about that. And then on the side here, it just says Kylo Ren. So let's open this up and see what we have inside. So I love the fact that they have the illustration of Vader's crushed helmet. And as we look at the packaging, we said it does come with the extra accessories. If you look just right here, we have a crushed Vader helmet. And then it also comes with the First Order, I want to say flag that we saw in the movie. So you could set up your own. A lot of people already made their own dioramas, but if you haven't and you just want like a single one, you can put that up in the back there. All right. So and he comes with his saber. He comes with a saber that's not extended and with a helmet. So let me turn this for you guys so you guys can take a look. Here's a better close-up look for you. Now, just in the package, looks like they used the same Kylo Ren body that they used on the other figure. You see they have changed some of the soft goods, which we saw from the original release of the figure to the second release. They changed things up just a little bit. All right, so, and then on top of that, we have the Unmasked. We have his face there, which is cool. I'm glad to finally have that. The Disney Elite figure that came out was really lacking. I thought they could have done a lot better job. But I know everybody's excited to have this one piece in their collection. I know I am. So you really don't want to hear me continue to talk, so let's open this up and take a look at him. Alright, so here's our Kylo Ren out of the package. First up, let me show you the other accessories that come with him. Of course, he has his trusty saber. Well, let's see, can we... Alright, this saber, we cannot pop out. Yep, I'm trying. We can't pop out the energy crystals on the side here or up here, so... And if I said that wrong, don't kill me. I know you guys are very critical. All right. Here we have his helmet. Now, the interesting thing here, the helmet won't go over the head. You'll pop this head off and replace it with this helmet. You see the peg in here, you take that off, and the ball joint will fit in there. I guess in order to make it go over the head, the helmet would have looked really, really too big. More like a stormtrooper, I guess. So it's just easier to pop the head off and swap this one out. So we'll see how easy that will be. Now, my favorite part of this whole combination would be the crushed Vader helmet. All right. So here we have Vader's helmet. This actually is probably going to be the most in-demand piece that this comes with, the crushed Vader helmet, because when it goes to mass retail, you're not going to have all the extra accessories. I'm not even sure if you'll probably have this. You probably will, but you definitely won't have this. And you definitely won't have your first order stand back there. You'll just have the figure here, which we've seen in years past with the first order stormtrooper, with Jabba. What else? There's been a few other things that we've seen. Boba Fett. We've seen mass retail releases of the figures, but they've all came with an exclusive piece here or there. So therefore, it's in higher demand at the Comic-Con, and later on down the road, people who didn't have a chance to get it will have a chance to get it at retail. So let me put that there, and we'll put this here. All right, so the first order stand comes in two pieces. You just pop it out here, pop it there. Like I said, I've seen people make dioramas since the movie's been out, and they've kind of made their own first order flags, and they've had them flying in the background, which is pretty cool. But if you're not that savvy to be able to make one of your own, you get one with this figure. All right. Now, what you guys all want to see, let's take a look at the head sculpt on this. They did a really good job on the head sculpt. Head sculpt, paint apps, everything is a lot better than we've seen with Rey and with Poe. Poe is probably like the worst head sculpt that I've seen as far as the Star Wars figures go. Actually, I should correct that. The paint application. The paint application is the worst that I've seen. The head sculpt is actually pretty spot on. I saw somebody recently did a touch-up of it, and they did an amazing job because the sculpt is there. It's just the paint. So he has his hood here. Let's see how much the hood. So if you want to pull his hood over his head, you can get a pretty good look out of him, and I think this is actually pretty spot on. All right, so the articulation is what we've seen on the figure before. I will show you guys. Let's see, we'll take that, and actually before we do that, let's see how easy it is to swap out the head. The head just pops off. It's on a ball joint. And now here you go. Now we have the Kylo Ren that all of us have. It would have been awesome if we had a little accessory pack so we could buy this head. But hey, that's marketing. Can't complain about it. We're all gonna buy it. Just glad that it came out. So let's take a look. Looks pretty good, huh? All right, so pop this off. And put his unmasked head back on. So as far as the articulation goes on this figure, all the same. Arms about, you can go up to, let's see, we can get a good little range of motion there. Up over his head. And this piece doesn't really get in the way. The molded piece on his, like his cowl, his scarf, whatever. It doesn't really get in the way up here. I know you guys are going to kill me on that, but it is what it is. Elbows, He has single elbows, as we've seen on the other figures. Wrist articulation. He's got a waist swivel and good movement in the abs. Now down here, as we've seen, this does cover the soft goods, covers the hard goods, but it doesn't get in the way of his legs too much. You can get a full frontal kick and a decent range of motion out to the side. Got a cut in the upper thighs, double knees, which we've been accustomed to. Good for posing. And we have some ankle articulation here. Side to side, spin it around. So there we go. Let me take this out of his hand. And replace it with this saber. And you get some good dynamic posing out of it. So here we have our Unmasked Kylo Ren. If you don't have a chance to pick him up at the convention, he will be available on Hasbro Toy Shop, all right? HasbroToyShop.com. After the convention, there will be a very limited amount of this figure, so you will be able to pick him up. And then after that, you'll be able to pick them up at retail, not with all the accessories, not with the cool Vader helmet, and I'm not sure with the additional helmet, definitely not with the First Order stand in the back, but you'll be able to pick them up nonetheless. So, you know, if all the extra accessories aren't really that important to you and you don't want to pay the markup, just wait for them to hit retail, but otherwise, you'll be able to get him at the end of this week, San Diego Comic-Con, Hasbro Toy Shop in a week or two. And definitely glad that Hasbro finally got this out to us. Thanks for checking me out, guys. Check me out on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, The Ultimate Toy Collector. Like the video, share it, let me know what you think. And, you know, don't kill anybody out there at San Diego Comic-Con. We know sometimes there's some stampedes. Have fun and enjoy. Happy hunting.